Hey everyone, today's video is pretty exciting for me because I am recording on a new microphone and I can't handle it. I haven't had a really good proper microphone ever. I've been recording on my iPhone. I bought the Blue Yeti and it's just so cute. I'm excited to use it and improve my videos, have better sound quality for you guys. Tonight, it's actually 9:30 right now. I have a glass of white wine and I am down to sit with you and chat about this painting as well as what has been going on these past couple of weeks with me because I've just been very busy and also been missing making YouTube videos. Like, I've had this mic for over a week and I've been just itching to try it out and record something, but I just haven't had any time. So today I finally had some time to make a painting, sit down and relax. So buckle in. Before we get started, I wanted to say thank you to Luna for sponsoring this video. If you have a hard time falling asleep at night or relaxing, Luna might be the app for you. It's not exactly a sleep app using just regular sleep techniques to make you go to bed, but it's rather like a mood boosting app. Cool thing about Luna is that it gives you chapters that are sleepscapes. So there's a narrator who talks through a story from that chapter and you can color in the animation, by clicking different parts of the screen. It's very sweet and wholesome. The sleepscape chapter that I really enjoyed was Heartwarming Brooklyn. The story was just super cute and I loved the colors. I'm a sucker for glows. If you've seen my paintings, you know that. So I just love the animation style of this app. If you want to install Luna in order to get in the right mood for your sleep, to calm your thoughts, you can click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to get a 7-day trial. Thank you so much to Luna for sponsoring this video. Let's start from the beginning. I am writing a book and apparently I've not made that public enough. I have been writing a beginner's guide to digital painting for the past couple of months. I started right when I was finishing up my very last semester of college, and I've been so busy with just a ton of projects. So I just finally got to a point where it was crunch time. My manuscript was due. I've been working on it for just at this point a week straight, staying in and just writing from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. But I'm very happy with where I am. Today was the day that I submitted my manuscript, so we'll see how the editing goes, and I am not done with the book yet. I have to complete a lot of the illustrations that will be throughout the book. The book will also feature 25 projects for you to try it out yourself, and so I'm going to have to obviously do all those projects myself and to show you like step-by-step details or tips and tricks for how to draw basically everything. How to I cover color theory, a little bit of anatomy, drawing the facial features obviously, also to talk about composition. I go really deep into composition. I mean, probably the longest chapter in this book is on painting hair, so if you like the way that I paint hair, you are in for a treat because the chapter is super long. But I'm so excited. I'm working with an actual publisher and I'm excited to share more about the book when it is closer to getting ready to come out. And this is a crazy opportunity that I don't deserve and I didn't seek out. They contacted me and the team has been so sweet and gracious by now. I've been so excited to work on this because publishing a book has been one of the things on my bucket list since I was a kid. I think a lot of people kind of want to publish some sort of book in their lifetime, and so I'm just very honored to have this opportunity and also to share about the way that I digitally paint and hopefully help you. Another cool thing about this opportunity has been I've taken my own reference photos for the entire book. At this moment, I'm thinking I will have to use Unsplash for like any, I don't know, picture that I can't actually take, like of animals or of landscapes or I don't know, like an obscure kind of coffee shop. But all of the photos of the models I have taken. The models I've used to photograph, have obviously signed a model release form, so you are going to be welcome to draw those reference photos. I'm very excited because having a good quality reference for your painting is just going to make a world of difference, and I'm glad to have been able to create my own reference photos for this book and for you and for myself as well. Like, my friends are beautiful and it's nice to be able to get photos of them for the book as well as giving them a ton of photos. So just been like a lot of fun. But that being said, I've been so busy. So that's what I've been working on, and I am excited to share more details later on. Writing the book, I was thinking back on my digital painting journey, and one of the thoughts I had was, why don't I paint in Krita anymore? And so I downloaded Krita on my Mac, and I realized why I don't use it. It's because it's not optimized for use on a MacBook at all. I do have a PC, and so I'm thinking about whether having like a permanent setup for digital painting with a PC. I don't have a crazy amount of space in my house, and having a specific station for just a PC in Krita and it's not going to be used for anything else is kind of like meh. Like, I have a MacBook for a reason. Photoshop works. It gets the job done. It's not as good as I remember Krita to be when I was painting on my Alienware, but that's okay. If you want me to get back into Krita, if you're like desperately looking for the Krita content, because I know that's a way that a lot of people found me, was by looking up Krita tutorials. If you really want some more, I can make that change. I can make that sacrifice for you. No, I'm kidding. It's not a sacrifice. I'm very happy to do it if there is demand for it, but if it's just something like for no reason switching over from Photoshop to Krita, I think I'll just stay in Photoshop, even though Photoshop is not my favorite. Another thing that I was thinking about as I was painting was, I haven't painted in grayscale to color for such a long time now, and I wanted to give it a go, try it out. I've been talking about painting in grayscale and then adding color on top of that painting, and so I wanted to try it out again to see what I thought of it. And to be fair, to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I used to. I think it is a good way for beginners to learn how to paint, especially if they're having a hard time with colors or values, like both of them, separating them, and just focusing on each one independently from the other is a good way to learn values, and then later on colors when you're comfortable with colors. But for my painting process, it wasn't worth it just because I can't add all of the fine like little details that I'm used to adding. Adding color on top of the painting made the colors and the values a little bit more dreamy and like blurred out, which is cute, and it definitely can be effective. It was just not the end vibe that I was going for. So it was fun to experiment with this and to like give it a go and find out that it wasn't still for me. But that's the fun thing about being an artist and growing, is that your art's not always going to stay the same, and it's kind of crazy how much I have grown, even though it doesn't feel like that's the case. I still think that this painting is really cute. I like it, I'm proud of it, and I think it's so dreamy in the end, but I would like to maybe revisit this exact subject when I'm just painting in color to begin with. This painting, as well as the full-time process video, are going to be up on Patreon. I guess one of the last things I want to touch on is that since I've been writing, I've had a very consistent routine. I've been moving things around in my house and moved the desk that I had down in the dining room with my monitor and my PC. I moved just that desk upstairs, and I've had my MacBook set up, my digital painting, all that, had it set up on this desk. It's not a big desk, it's like a regular writing desk, so it doesn't like fit a crazy amount of stuff on it. It does fit my laptop and tablet comfortably, as well as a snack. That being said, I've learned that this routine, making myself sit at a desk and work for 10 hours a day, has really worked in helping me get my butt back to social media and posting consistently, and also like doing what I want to each day, or doing like 80% of the tasks I've set out to do that day, which is really good. I've been working off of my couch for the past year or so, or more. Obviously I think we all have, but specifically working on the couch or in my bed has been hard on both my relaxation life and also on my work life. There isn't a clear delineation between this is work and this is relaxed time. I've made this deliberate effort to not work in bed at all. I only get in bed if I want to sleep, and that's worked well. I don't do any work in bed, and I try to not really work on the couch unless I'm just going to be drawing casually. But working in a room has both been like a little bit claustrophobic, but it's also been productive. So I'm excited to see where this takes me as I finish up the paintings for my book, obviously, and then continue like posting and making content for Instagram and for YouTube. Thank you for being here with me and for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoyed what you saw and if you like this voiceover. Feel free to like and subscribe for new videos, and follow me on my Instagram. I have a website and I have a Patreon. You can check all of those out down in the description. There's one more thing in the description, and that is going to be the link to the Luna 7-day free trial. Go check that out as well if you want to be relaxed and cozy. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.